podcast in my literal asshole. Literal asshole podcast. It's a double podcastration.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Double menstruation?
No, like castrate. Because
Like
they're
castration.
penis shaped.
I'm going to shrink myself. I feel bigger than you.
What? Oh. I was like, how are you going to do that?
Wait
Wait 1 second. Let me just lose 20 pounds.
Let me just shove myself in my shrinkinator.
Yeah. It's crazy that this podcast, I was going to say this off camera, because like we said, we don't like to share our goals with the public.
When did we say that?
I said that the other day. I said, you do things in silent.
Yes.
You do things in silent because there are pieces of shit in the world who go, you're doing what? And they go, fucking asshole, fucking piece of shit. And then that's them doing a little spell on you.
Yeah.
They're casting negative energy towards you.
They spit venom
and you
on
you pick it up.
They pour acid
You
all
pick
over
it up.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah.
It seeps into your skin.
Yeah.
Your soul absorbs
That's
it.
why child actors fail.
Why is that?
Because everybody hates them. And everybody's jealous of them. And all that venom reaches them. And then they slowly fade away.
And then, yeah. And
Yeah.
then you end up with a Amanda Bynes or
Yeah.
a Haley Joel Osment.
Right. Yeah, but what I was going to say is it's crazy that this podcast is just... It's just us slowly documenting us losing weight.
Yeah, true. We're so skinny right now.
Yeah, we're so skinny.
It's so funny because someone started this episode and they went, "Oh my God, they're so much fatter than the first episode."
Oh, yeah.
And now we're talking about how we're
Now we're skinnier.
so skinnier.
Oh, my God.
New year, new us.
It's like this closet's so huge. It's like the 5th episode, and it's like...
Yeah, I feel tiny
I feel so tiny.
because I shrunk myself.
Yeah.
That was a
Uh-huh.
metaphor for me losing weight and dieting and
Yes.
exercising.
Yes. Just checking that my window's still there.
It is the first episode of the new year.
Oh. Holy fuck.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
New year, new beast.
New year, new beast. Right. New year, new beast.
That's our 2025 motto. New year, new beast.
Rest in beast 2024.
Yeah, rest in beast 2024. That's 2024 was for the old beast.
It was for a pup.
Yeah. He was just a little pup.
Old year, little pup.
Oh.
New year, new beast.
You can't teach an old year new tricks.
Yeah, I had to.
And 2025 is all about learning new tricks,
Hat tricks.
even though they're for kids.
Get out of your Fruit Loop.
Yeah.
We're learning
We're
new
not
tricks.
gay.
We're not gay. New year, new beast. I
New
don't
year.
talk to gay people anymore. That's all that means.
That's my New Year's resolution.
Trying to talk to
I'm
us.
homophobic now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to lose weight and be more homophobic. Wait, go back. Wait, pause.
I just decided it's the year of the bigot.
The year of the bigot.
What is the year? What is the New Year? When is Chinese New Year?
Oh, it's in like spring.
Oh,
It's like when winter ends, and I think it's like March or April.
that's smart.
Yeah, it's like an
Yeah.
actual.
Yeah.
It's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I
Supposed to start the New Year in the dead of winter.
Well, I was reading a thing about recently about how the New Year in America is in the winter because it's supposed to shade you from change and keep you dull
Oh.
and hopeless.
Yeah. I saw that too, and then all the comments were like, yeah, I used to have schizophrenia. Like, genuinely a good amount of the comments were like, this is exactly how I think during mania. Manic episodes. They were like,
Right.
this used to be how I thought about things.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
I think
not
it's
that
just...
insane.
What? I guess,
I
but
think it is
how
just
long has the
America.
New Year been around?
I think it's just America trying to be different. Like Chinese New Year existed, and then America was like, we do it earlier than that.
Yeah, but I'm sure the New Year is like, it's been around before humans were smart enough
Right.
to mind control us.
Mm-hmm.
Before the government was smart enough to mind control us.
Right.
So that's like a ridiculous. It's cute. I saw that video and I was like, whoa.
Right.
Whoa, the government. and then it's so funny because I'm so gullible. Anything I watch of anybody having any opinion on anything, I go, right.
Yeah.
And then I read the comments and people are like, that's stupid. And I'm like, right.
Yeah. Whatever the next person says, I agree with.
Wow, now I have enough information to form my own opinion.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I've been going on Twitter a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I go on like the For You section.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a bunch of conspiracy theorists and comics.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like this whole thing about like, yeah, the guy that just blew up the Tesla in front of the Trump Tower worked at Fort Bragg, which is where Tyler fucking McKinsey or whatever the fuck worked, the Unabomber.
Yeah.
And the guy who just drove that car down the thing was also at Fort Bragg, and the drones are from China, and it's all a cover-up. And it's this giant thing, and then it's like Rachel Wolfson being like, isn't the month April gay? If you asked me what the gayest month was, I'd say April.
Yeah. And that's the tweet you're supposed to like.
And right.
And that's the tweet I would like. I would watch all that and go, fucking. And then I would go, ha. April is kind of gay.
Yeah. April is gay.
That an actual tweet she had?
No.
I was about to say, that's really funny.
I couldn't think of a real example.
Isn't April gay?
Your whole window fell off.
God damn it. My window. I really thought I did a much better job than you taping it.
No. The last episode you were like, why do you put so much tape on it?
It fell.
That's why.
Yeah.
There's no help.
My window.
Well, now it fell on the ground. My wall.
My wall.
Till the sweat runs down my balls.
Till the sweat runs down my balls.
Would you?
Wait, should I grab tape real quick? Put a pin.
No, it's fine. I'll just stand here. I'll sit here like this.
No, I'll grab it real quick. Okay.
I have a question for you.
Okay, what?
Okay. Would you accept $500,000, but you have to have balls for the rest of your life?
Just on top of my vagina?
I like that.
Oh, okay.
Like bangs?
Yeah.
Ball bangs? I was thinking more like a goatee. Like they're under your vagina.
Oh,
The vagina is lower.
Right.
So at the bottom of your vagina, there's that crack.
I give it 3 seconds.
3, 2, 1. No.
All right.
So yeah, you get for the rest of your life you have to have balls.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll let you decide. They can be under your vagina or above your vagina. It'd probably be way more convenient.
No peener.
No penis. No peener.
No peener.
No panai.
No panai.
It's just balls.
Yeah.
It's a ball sack.
But then I would say above.
Mm-hmm.
I would say above like bangs.
So that your vagina has to be like.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Exactly.
Wait.
Okay, yeah. Wait, would it be above the clit or above?
Yeah, it'd be like resting on the clit all day.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Your clit would have a friend.
Yeah.
2 friends.
Yeah.
And then, but you get $500,000.
And also, if the balls were on the bottom, you couldn't hit it from the back.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that would hurt.
They would just be between your legs.
Yeah.
You'd be chafed.
Right.
You'd be chafed and fucking just in agony.
Yeah, I'd say above. Ball bangs is.
So, ball bangs.
Ball bangs.
Okay, so your vagina has ball bangs, but you get $500,000, and it's for the rest of your life. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, only $500,000?
That's it.
No. That sucks. That's not enough money.
That's life-changing money.
I guess.
Life-changing.
Yeah, but
But
I
you're
don't
the girl
know.
with balls.
Balls above.
I'd suck your balls.
Thank you.
If you had balls?
Yeah.
I'd do that like...
You're just...
I was gonna just do an impression. I've seen porns where girls are just like,
Ew.
like hungry hippos.
On balls?
hungry ball hippos.
Ew. Why would you want to watch that?
I don't know. Well, it's not my choice. It's
okay.
I'm on Twitter.
I'm saying, why would you record that?
Right. Yeah, suck on my balls. You ever seen that in a porn where the guy goes, yeah, suck on my balls? It's like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Did I mention this on the pod?
I've seen it where they say grab them.
Grab my balls. Yeah, grip on my balls.
Oh, touch them.
I've never been a big ball play guy.
Oh. Like watching?
Watching and getting.
How many people do you think Google, when they get on Pornhub, they just type in ball play?
Ball play.
That's got to be a thing.
It's called ball worship.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big thing. There's
wow.
women who love balls.
It's no just like a girl that likes balls. It's just straight to worship.
Worship. Yeah, there's no in between.
My balls is your God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, praise be to the balls.
She's just on her hands and knees bowing. She's not even touching them.
Forgive me, balls.
It's just she has a shrine to balls and she's saying the Our Father.
A shrine to balls.
Ball worship. That's crazy.
Yeah, ball worship. It's a real thing.
Ball worship. That's so funny.
I saw a porn because I go on porn on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
And Twitter you could just scroll forever and just see countless amounts of different types of porn. Just like people in those dog costumes banging each other, which doesn't even look. I guess they probably have strap-ons.
Looks hot.
It does look hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'd be just the guy under the mask like, oh fuck.
What if they have built-in fans?
But his little dog face is like. What if they have fans?
Yeah, built-in fans.
That's Bolt. That's Bolt. He's my favorite dog porn star. When we go to the but yeah, so my point was when I was going down Twitter to find a perfect porn, I stumbled upon a video yesterday of a girl just fucking. She gripped the ball. So there's a ball sack here. She took one ball and like kind of pinched it off like it was just a tight ball, and she was just going. And the guy was like, yeah, suck him. Oh yeah, get on that ball. Come on.
He was casual about her ball worship.
And I was literally watching it like, fucking God, that looks like it hurts. I mean, maybe she was just hitting it right. She was just lipping it. She was lipping it. She wasn't sucking.
I don't like this.
She wasn't doing.
I don't like the thought of that.
Yeah. You watch just girls kissing.
Yeah.
You're a very PG sweet angel when it comes to pornography.
Well, yeah, it's like it all ties back to what you first saw when you were just becoming aware of sexuality.
Right.
Yeah. And mine was looking up on YouTube girls kissing.
Right. Which is adorable.
Yeah. So that's still a thing that I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's me watching porn. Ooh.
Many shekels.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing though.
Watching girls kiss?
Yeah. It's an like I don't know why I just got embarrassed thinking, wow, people are gonna see this.
Yeah.
Go, if she Googles that. Google it. Not even porn.
Google it.
Just Google.
Girls kissing. Boobies. Boobies and girl butts.
Boob touch. I Google boob touch.
When they first banned Pornhub in Texas, I did search just butts, naked butts.
Wow.
And I just scrolled down. I was like, fine. Just undoing my belt. Fine. I guess I'm back to this.
I guess I'll worship my balls over
Yeah.
this.
I'll worship my own balls. That would be nice. If you were a ball worshiper as a man, you were just like, oh, I just have the fucking...
Yeah, I just have them.
I just have them.
The rules.
Just sitting there being like, oh, whoa, every day. Oh my, oh, ball.
You can't take a shower without it.
My mighty balls.
Every shower is just 40 minutes long.
It's just washing.
But yeah, there's something very embarrassing about that Google search.
Yeah. I don't think it's any more embarrassing than... I think it's the least embarrassing porn search.
Yeah.
It's really...
Yeah.
It's really, what's the word I'm looking for? Innocent.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the word innocent.
Mm.
It's very innocent. It's
yeah.
very cute. It's what I would expect from you.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to look it up on the house computer when I was a kid. Just in the living room and at like 2 a.m. just being like...
Yeah. Which if I had a daughter and I found her Googling girls kissing, I'd be like, okay, that's not, at least she's not talking to men on Craigslist.
Yeah. I did used to...
I'd be scared.
I remember I had a YouTube account at that time. And this was back when like YouTube looked like MySpace. And it looked like Facebook. So you could have friends on YouTube and you could comment on their wall and you can set it up and like message each other. And my YouTube account, I had a picture of like an emo girl that wasn't me as my YouTube picture, and I would just message like random girls on YouTube. I'd be like, "Hi, I'm gay."
How old are you?
I was like 11. It's like 10 or 11.
Hi, I'm gay.
Hi, I'm gay. And I would tell like people on the internet, I'd be like, I have a crush on this girl in my class, blah, 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 blah. And then they would give me advice, and then, yeah.
They'd give you advice and say
something. That was kind of like my gayest year.
Right. 11.
It was me on YouTube.
11's a gay age.
Yeah, it's a very gay age. What's that noise?
Did anything bad ever happen from it? Did anyone?
No.
Was anyone? Oh, okay.
No.
Nope. Nobody was like, "Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thanks for coming to me with that. Here's some advice and send me pictures."
And also, yeah.
And also send me pictures of yourself.
I think I might have sent somebody a picture of myself.
Uh-oh.
I do have a memory of that now. Yeah, actually. I do remember taking a picture in my mirror and asking my sister for help on how to download a picture.
Was it a nude?
No.
Okay.
No. It was just a picture of me.
Okay, that's fine.
But I'm sure I was messaging... Wow, I'm sure I was messaging that person inappropriately. Not like sexting, but it was like a lot of like,
Yeah, imagine me right now talking to an 11-year-old girl on the internet.
Yeah.
And I say, send me a picture of yourself.
Yeah.
I want to see you.
Yeah, because I think I
want to see you.
I want to see you.
Who are you?
I remember there was a girl I was messaging, and she messaged me, and she's like, hey, I have a confession to make. My profile picture isn't me, and I'm actually 12. And I was like, yo, my picture's not me, and I'm actually 11.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Just two dogs. And
I guess it was kind of like catfishing, but also it was like YouTube. Who cares?
Right.
I'm not like actually catfishing someone, and I was very upfront about like, this isn't what I actually look like. It's just a picture I like.
And you being an 11-year-old little girl is way better than you being like, hey, I'm actually a 58-year-old Indian man.
Yeah. Yeah. And
you're beautiful. And you're beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, the one catfishy thing I did do, though... Sorry, this button keeps hitting the back of my headphones. Pissing me off. Autism. Okay, the one catfishy thing I did... What? Is it at 20?
We're at 20.
Right now?
Yeah. I'm going to pause it.
Okay.
Just stay in that story.
Okay.
Tangled in a web. Oh.
What?
What?
Why would you do that?
All right, so Your first time ever catfishing.
Oh, I would just tell people on YouTube that I was British.
Well, that's not.
You really thought I was going to tell like a really fun story. Yeah, I would just tell people I'm British, and then I would comment on
You let the suspense build up. I had to start the camera over and retape the window. Oh, I was British.
I was just British. I was
Now back to this spicy story.
Any British person who like made videos, I would comment on their videos and I'd go, I'm British too.
That's not a cat. That's a liar.
Yeah, that's a liar.
You were just lying.
Yeah.
I'm British too.
Me too, guys.
And they'd be like, okay.
Literally.
Oh, that's so funny. Hi, I'm British too.
I'm British too.
Just so you know.
Just so you know, I'm also British.
I hope this finds you well. Hello.
Yeah, I remember there was a girl who I loved all of her videos, and I would always message her and just be like, hi, I'm British. And yeah, she's the reason I liked cookies and cream Hershey's bars forever, because she did like a British review of her trying American candy, and she was like, this Hershey's cookies and cream fucking rules. And I was like, that's my new favorite candy.
She went, wow, there was a girl carrying this in her pocketbook. I don't think kiss her on the mouth.
Yeah, I don't think I ever actually liked it, but I bought it all the time.
Just to have.
I was like, this is like
you'd
my favorite.
Run into a British girl and she would see you and be like,
oh,
oui, that's cool as fuck.
I think I just didn't know how to be my own person, so I copied a lot of people when I was younger.
Yeah, that's...
Life
imitates art.
Life imitates art.
Life imitates British girls on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the other... I remember one time I found a video of like some like random kids doing a British accent, and I remember commenting on it and being like, hey, I'm like actually British and this is like offensive.
That's where you took it too far.
Yeah, that's where I took it way too far. I was like, fuck you guys.
My culture.
And I remember like actually getting into a fight with them in the comment section. Because I was like, you guys fucking suck.
It'd be funny if they were...
Yeah.
I was going to say some British trivia, but I don't fucking know anything about the place.
Yeah.
Where are British people from? And you're just like, fucking, I don't... Ireland? Oh my god.
Sorry.
Whoa.
It was bothering me.
Oh shit. You caught me...
dorky now?
You caught me catfishing once.
What?
I was on a dating profile, and you were like, let me see your profile, and I showed you that my profile had that picture of me when I was 17.
Yeah, crazy. I was like, well, you can't do this.
And it's sad because what I thought was, no, I still look like that.
Oh, that's so sad.
And I was like 23. It was 6 years
definitely
later.
don't look like that. You haven't looked like that since you were that age.
I didn't look
you
like
have
that.
You have to post the picture there.
I didn't look like that the day after that picture was taken.
Yeah.
No, that was just a lucky photo that like was out of focus, and it's just so sexy. It's a picture that my high school girlfriend at the time took of me after going down on her.
Wow.
And I had just gotten out of the shower, and she was running her hands through my hair while I was going down on her. So my hair was like sticking up. And then I like looked at her, and she just caught that like perfect like. And it's just the sexiest photo ever. And the amount of matches I would get.
Yeah.
There was one time I matched with a girl, and I was 20, but I was using that photo of me 17.
Yeah.
And I think she was 19. So she was like a timid Tinder girl.
Yeah.
And she was like, do you want to like add me on Snapchat and we can like call before? Because I was very much like, oh, let's meet up. Let's go on a date or something. And she was like, I don't know, I'm scared. So then we FaceTimed, and she answered with like this, you know? Like the bottom of the screen was just her eyes. And I was just I was full fit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what up? And she was like, oh, hello. And we talked on the phone for like 20 minutes. I was like, so like, what's like, what up? I wasn't saying that. But
Yeah,
I was being a man, you know? Being a scary-looking man.
That's being a man.
Yo, what up?
Whoa.
Hey.
I can't even do the voice.
Well, I imagine to her, even if I was like, hey, how's it going? She
Mhm.
just saw me as a bearded, chubby guy being like, hey, just in bed, shirtless. Hey, what's up?
Scared her.
What do you want to do? And yeah, she was very much just like, hi. And then she didn't really talk much. And I was like, so like, where do you like go to? What are you doing?
You're gonna say, where do you go to
I
school?
was gonna say, where do you go to school? Where do you go to school? But yeah,
Middle or high?
middle or high? Please say middle. But no, then she was like, okay, I'm gonna get to bed. She blocked me on everything, and I was like, right, that's fair. Because she answered the phone to fucking just the hunchback of Chick-fil-A or whatever the fuck. And yeah,
Yeah.
I was a catfish, and I didn't even know it. I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
It's crazy that you don't know that.
I know now.
Yeah.
I didn't know when I was 20. I thought I still looked sexy as fuck when I was 20.
Well, you were using that like
up until
you were using that picture up until
it's a good picture. I'd open with that photo, and then I'd have the 5 other photos of what I actually look like.
Oh, that sucks.
And if someone's like, you catfish me, I'd be like, no, I did look like that.
Yeah.
That is me.
It's not great.
That's what I could look like that again.
Yeah. I always had a rule with dating apps that I couldn't use any pictures that were over a year old.
What a rule.
Yeah. Because my weight fluctuates a lot, so.
My problem with that is I don't take pictures of myself. So that's a real problem.
Right. Most men don't.
No.
Yeah.
Your camera.
That's why there's only ever fishing pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Them holding a fish. Because it's the only time someone goes, let's get a picture of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're taking a picture of the fish and you just so happen to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor guys.
Yeah, poor guys.
Poor men, dude. That sucks.
Oh.
And then the guys are standing there like.
Yeah. And then girls' pictures are a lot of them getting their best angles.
Dude.
It's like the mirror versus reality.
In Austin, Texas, everyone is so hot. And I've been on Tinder in Austin, and it like fucking, it blows me away.
Yeah.
The amount of just whorish pictures that women take and post.
Yeah.
It's just insanity. And then, but also, then you look at their profile, you match with them, and you're like, oh my god, this girl's clearly like a cat in heat. You know? All their photos are just them bent over going,
Right.
So you message them like, fucking, take it now.
Worship my balls.
Worship my balls, please. You're beautiful. And then they
You're
get,
beautiful.
you're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
And then
She goes, hey, I'm British.
hey, I'm British too. You're beautiful. Worship my balls. Where do you go to school? But then they respond. By being like, yeah, I'm just like not into anything like that. I don't do that. You're like, what are you talking about? You're the whoriest whore I've ever met. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm just like not looking for that. I want a nice dinner. It's like, yeah, that's why your whole taint and ass is out.
I want a nice dinner.
I want a nice dinner and like a guy who looks like me.
Yeah. I don't know. I never used dating things the way you're supposed to.
Right, hookup apps.
Yeah, hookup apps.
Mm-hmm.
I would use them, and then I would always be really scared.
Right. Yeah, I think most women are just terrified.
Yeah, it's scary.
I told you about the one time I met up. I think the one time Tinder worked for me in Austin was the Asian girl who I went into her dorm. I told you about that.
Right, yeah.
That was just misery. That girl had no care in the world. She was numb.
Yeah.
And she was just using me to feel something.
That's really sad.
It was depressing. Because I showed up. What happened was I was messaging this girl for a day. And I was like, you want to go out to dinner with me? And she was like, yeah. I was like, all right, hell yeah. So I went to pick her up. I got to her dorm, and she said, hey, just park and come up. I'm not really in the mood for food. And I was like, oh. Because then I was like, oh, you just want to. I wasn't in the mindset for just hooking up.
Yeah.
I was fully prepared. I dressed up. I dressed well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we walked in she met me at the door, opened the door, and I was like, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. And I like went to hug her, and she was like, hey. And she's like hugged me. I was like, oh my God. And then we walked in. I was like, so this is where you go to school? She was like, yeah. As we were walking to the elevator.
That's so scary.
Yeah. And
I would have turned and ran. That's crazy that you went up there.
And then we got in the elevator, and I was like, so
that's
like,
murder vibes.
It is murder vibe. Yeah, she's it's like she's about to feed me to someone else.
Yeah.
Like she's an intern.
Hey, I guess you're the victim.
Yeah. Sorry, don't talk to me much. I just can't get close to you guys anymore.
Even a how are you, I think about it for weeks.
I'm about to see a hacksaw go through your neck. I don't really want.
I'm sick of the titsy. It fell again.
I'm sick of the what?
I'm sick of the titsy tatsy. The titsy tatsy of getting to know
Dracula,
you.
I'm just so sick of the titsy tatsy.
Dracula.
You don't understand how hard the titsy tatsy part of this is. So yeah, so then we got to the elevator, and I said, what do you study? And she went, I'm in between stuff right now, indecisive. And I was like, okay. So then I stayed silent for the rest of the time. Up the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Down the hall to her room. We walked in. We sat down on her bed, and I was like, this is a nice room. And she's like, mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck, man. What the hell?
Be nicer if your guts weren't going to be splattered on the walls later.
Yeah, it's a hard room to redecorate every time I murder a person. Yeah. I was like, what's that smell? And she was like, it's just the 31 dead boys in my closet. No, and even then I was still like, wow, okay.
So what have you been up to today, number 32?
But so then we sat down on her bed, and I was like, all right, this is happening. And she went, what do you want to watch? And I went, I don't care. And she went, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? It's just background noise. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And then she turned on Big Daddy with Adam Sandler.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay. And I just went, yeah, I say, you wanna fuck? You wanna have sex? She was like, yeah. And we started making out, and she was just like, in a level that I was like, go fucking try.
Yeah.
And then I was then she laid down on her bed, and I was about to have sex with her, and she was staring at her wall. And on her wall, she had like a collage of photos, and one of them was just like a couple of them were her with this like guy, who like semi looked like me, and she was like staring at it, and I was like, she just broke up with that guy, and she just wants to like.
Well, she definitely just got dumped.
Right. Yeah. And she was just using me to feel something and try to move on. And then I had sex with her, and it was just awkward and silent, and she like looked like she was about to cry the whole time. It was miserable.
Yeah. Did you stop?
No, I did it, and then I finished, and I just went, all right, I'm gonna go. And she went, yeah. And I was like, yeah.
Oh my God.
And I just got dressed and walked right out. I was fully like, fuck you for doing this to me, honestly. It's all your fault. This is all your fault. I had no part of this.
Well,
I wanted to take you out to dinner.
Yeah.
I tried to take you out to dinner. And you were a whore. And now we both feel bad, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry your boyfriend dumped you.
It's not the best story.
What do you mean? Does it make me look bad?
Maybe a little bit.
Really?
I would have stopped if she looked sad the whole time.
Oh, no, it wasn't. She didn't really look like she was sad the whole time. She just looked uninterested.
Yeah. Sometimes you over-exaggerate your stories in the wrong way. And it's not good. You got to check yourself on that.
No, you're right.
There's so many times you'll be telling me a story and I go, what? Really? And you go, well, no. And I go, oh my God, you can't.
I'm trying to tell a good story. I didn't mean to tell.
No, yeah. Over-exaggerate for sure. Not about a girl looking sad.
Yeah, so then she was like begging me to stop and like.
But she asked for it.
She wasn't strong enough to push me off, so, you know.
Okay, I don't want to joke that hard about rape right now.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so that was one of the only times in Austin that Tinder worked out for me.
Right.
But yeah. She didn't even worship my balls.
She didn't even worship your balls. Yeah. I have only ever met 2 people off of dating apps. The first one got me into comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm a comedian now. And it sucked. He kind of sucked. And then the second guy was a date here. And it was just weird. He picked me up in his little BMW. It was a cute car. He was like a cute little dorky dude.
Mm-hmm.
I liked his car. I liked him. But then he was just very clearly super nervous, and it kind of grossed me out.
Yeah. Didn't he keep saying like bruh?
He kept saying banger. He kept calling everything a banger.
I love that gas station's fucking banger.
Yeah.
They sell banger tacos.
You ever listen to the song? It's fucking banger.
Yeah. I like your tits, a pretty banger.
Yeah, pretty banger.
I like that outfit you chose today. It's pretty banger.
Yeah, but then he tried to take me to Zilker Park, and that I moved here like right after the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that many people in a park, I was like, that's hell.
Yeah.
I was like, that's actually hell. I don't want to go there.
Yeah, that's contagion.
And then he was like, all right, I guess I'll take you somewhere else. And he took me to like his apartment complex, I could tell, and we sat and like ate lunch, and then he took me on like a last minute hike, and it fucked on my feet really bad because I wasn't wearing the right shoes. I had a blister forever because of it. And then on the way back, he was dropping me off. I was like, so where do you live? What part of town do you live? He was like, oh, I live up north with my ex-girlfriend. I was like, and then I put it together, and I was like, oh my God, you took me to the apartment complex where you live with your ex-girlfriend.
Right.
That sucks.
That's crazy. Did he try to fuck you on the hike?
No, he never made a move at all.
Interesting.
He was a very sweet guy.
That's nice.
Yeah, he was very sweet. I just like couldn't do it.
Cringy. This hike is banger.
This hike is a banger. At one point, he told me he was like a PC gamer. He also looked a lot taller than what he was.
Right.
Like, he was very skinny and a little dorky, which I just feel like would have been better if he was a little taller. I'm not a height person at all, but...
You're not a height beast?
I'm not a height beast. But you never know. New year, new beast.
New year, new beast. Get out of my apartment, Patrick. I only pod with 6'1" guys.
Yeah, I don't care if you're shorter than me, same height, taller, but... Him specifically, I was attracted to him because he looked like a tall dork. And then he wasn't. He was like my height. And I was like, oh. Right. Weird.
Catfish.
No, I wouldn't say catfish.
One of my opening lines on dating apps was always, I'm 5'9", and you have to get over it. I always thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
Because it makes women crack up. And they're like, okay, this guy's honest and he's funny.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Uh-huh.
I'm 5'9", and you have to get over it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or I'd say, what are you doing right now? Do you want to come? Do you want to come?
You want to come?
New Year, new beast.
Want to do a little come?
I send them a voice memo.
I would beat the shit out of a guy if he said, do you want to do a little come?
He tickled you? Do you want to do a little come?
I'm going to freak out.
Want to do a little
All right. We're not saying that again. I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Okay.
I hate it.
Are you ready to splurge?
I'm like really mad about that. Even the thought of that happening.
What's the worst thing anyone's ever said to you during sex or during an intimate moment or a setup to sex?
I've been called mommy.
By a Spanish guy?
No.
How do you say it? Like mommy?
Like really bad.
Fucking hop on this dick, mommy?
No.
Fucking worship my balls, mommy?
Mommy?
Oh, no!
Yeah, it was really bad.
He didn't.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if you were like, Patrick, that was you.
That was yesterday. Middle of the day. You weren't even drunk.
All right, we're at the 20-minute mark.
Okay.
Rock your socks off.
Rock your socks off.
Okay, so this guy said mommy.
Mommy.
Was he wearing a fucking diaper?
No.
All right, tell the story.
I really don't want to.
God. I was having sex with a girl one time when I was younger. I was like 17. And it was a girl I was hooking up with casually.
Mm-hmm.
And then about the 4th time we hooked up, I grabbed her face and I went, I fucking love having sex with you. Because we were hooking up. So in my head, I fully was like, I love this girl.
Yeah.
And I almost said, I fucking love you.
Uh-huh.
And you could just hear it loud. I fucking love you having sex with you. And then she cut me off after that. That was our last time.
Yeah. That would...
You think if I said I love you, we would have been together forever?
No.
There was no saving it. I just fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, regardless, I said love at all.
Yeah.
I could have said it about it. I fucking love chicken tenders.
You could have saved it if you said it and then you like laughed about it.
Yeah.
But I think the way you went about it probably gave her the ick. She was probably like,
yeah. This was a girl when I was hooking up with her. My mom was in the hospital right before she died. And the hospital didn't save her. This isn't.
You hit him with the BT dubs. By the way,
my mommy's dead. I wish someone would say mommy to me in bed. So yeah, it was while my mom was in the hospital when I went to visit her. I parked, and that girl messaged me. Her name was Haley, a little Asian girl. And
you told me about this.
She messaged me and was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm visiting my mom in the hospital." And she said, "So you're telling me you don't want this pussy right now?" With a little cat emoji.
What the fuck?
I fully was like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. So you're telling me you don't want this pussy right now? I was like, yeah, my mom's dying in the hospital.
Yeah. Dumbass.
It's my last train of thought. But I will be honest, when I left, I went and visited my mom. I talked to her for a bit. I hung out. And then when I left, I texted her and I was like, I do. And she was like, too little, too late. And I was like, yeah, sorry, bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I do. Please.
I do want my balls worshipped. I want my balls cradled.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we all do.
Right. And then when she was like, too little, too late, I was like, my fucking mom, my bitch mom.
Not God. For making your mom sick.
Yeah. Fucking dumbass mom getting sick and dying probably. The only thing that really matters is the classical sauce. You did this. Did you ever do quiet? Did your teachers do Quiet Coyote? Quiet Coyote. Quiet Coyote.
No, that pisses me off.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
Quiet Coyote. Ugh. Cunts.
Yeah.
No. Do you fuck, what was I gonna say? Do you want to talk about anything?
Yeah, we got sex heavy and dating app heavy.
Yeah.
What's some fun riffs? What's some funny times? What are things? Start listing off categories. Dogs, Super Bowl, Puppy Bowl.
Whoa, Puppy Bowl. I've never seen the Puppy Bowl.
Really?
No.
It's the day after the Super Bowl. It's a bunch of puppies getting I forget what they do. I think they throw.
They don't do it day of the Super Bowl?
They do it the next day.
Oh.
The Puppy Bowl.
That should be the halftime show.
It should be the halftime show.
Yeah.
Who do they get?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, Beyonce.
You know that moment in the middle? You know in the moment where they go, all right, everyone can run onto the field now. And it's like an awkward, like everybody just getting up from their...
Did that? Oh, I thought that died.
Getting up from their seat.
Yeah.
And running onto the field. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
We're on the field now. What about
I
it?
wonder if there's a guy who's just like, I'm walking around and eating everyone's nachos and hot dogs while they're all in the field. That's totally what I would do. Is just walk around and just eat everyone's nachos and hot dogs and drink their beers while their dumbasses are on the field. Yeah, enjoy Justin Timberlake. I'm getting all this free food.
That's quite possibly the trashiest thing you've ever said. That's like you watch the Super Bowl and you think to yourself, how much hot dog, nacho, and beer is in that stadium right now? That's so stupid. I would probably do the same though.
Yeah, just two raccoons. Yeah, you could judge it
if
all
we
you
were
want.
drunk enough. But also,
you know how much
it's got to be people who won tickets to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
People who bought tickets to the Super Bowl aren't doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were gifted a ticket to the Super Bowl, eat all the hot dogs that are left around.
You know how fucking expensive stadium food and beer is?
Yeah.
Especially for the Super Bowl? Gosh darn.
I
went to a show at the Staples Center a couple years ago. I think it was the Staples Center, something like that, in Chicago. And I was like, it was when I was like not freshly 21, but I was like 23. And I think I was like, I was newer to drinking, so I was like, I'm going to get really drunk tonight because I'm Ubering to my apartment. Yeah, that was crazy. I caught that hard. That was like a fucking snake rattle. That was crazy.
I did it again. Wow.
I hope the camera caught that.
Yeah.
Just your throat going.
What is my guts doing?
Dude, yesterday I took an Uber, and it's so fun. The Uber stopped. He had one of those electric cars that just like shuts off at a red light. You know those?
Really?
You know what I'm talking about? Like when it's like a Tesla will like it shuts off and then it restarts when they go.
Really?
Yeah. So he pulled up to a red light, and he was one of these fucking Uber drivers that doesn't turn the radio on, which is like, fucking, I'm not talking to you. Shut the fuck up and turn the radio on. Or we're just going to sit here in silence for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're not talking. And we stop at a red light, and the car shuts off, and it's just dead silent. I was like, it'd be so funny if I just farted so hard right now. But as I was thinking that, my stomach fully just went. Loud as fucking day. And the guy, the Uber driver fully was like,
Did he think you farted?
No, it was just clearly my stomach just rumbling.
You should have farted after that.
Just let out a big fat sigh. Ugh.
And then the guy just turns on the radio. All right, no more listening to that's the 5th fart today. I hate the word fart.
Yeah, I mean, I adore it.
What?
I worship it.
You worship. You
Fart
love
worshiper.
the word fart.
I've told you all about. We've had plenty of conversations about girls farting. So
What?
I like the word fart. I think it's cute. I think it's not appreciated enough.
I don't
Fart.
like it.
Farts are funny. Right, you like the act of a fart, like what it is. You
Yeah.
like when it happens.
That's so funny. I like the art of a fart.
Fart.
I
art.
like the action. I like the live, the joie de vivre, the performance aspect.
The motivation, the story behind it, the story in which the fart is telling.
I like this. Yeah,
Every fart does tell a story.
does.
It does.
Yeah,
Where did this person come from? What did they have for dinner today?
yeah,
I know everything about them now because of their fart.
yeah.
Maybe you can tell what emotional state they're
Do
in,
they
what
put
they're
in
going
a-
through in their life.
Yeah.
That was a stressful fart.
Right. That fart kind of smells like fabric softener. This person has OCD. They're overwashing their clothes.
That was a really happy fart. This guy's really pleased with his life.
Yeah.
What's a happy fart?
That one was a healthy one. Kind of smelled like Weetabix.
Weetabix? What is a Weetabix, Mike?
I don't know.
Oh,
I have
okay.
no clue.
What's the fanciest thing you've ever done in your life? The most high-class, fanciest, bougie-ass thing that you were like, I don't even deserve this.
Ooh. When I was 16, I went to France on a school trip. Mm-hmm. Even though I wasn't in the French class, they just kind of opened it up to the whole school. Because nobody from French class wanted to go, so I was like, I'll fucking go. And me and my friend Avery went, and one morning we got up at like 6 a.m. and we walked around this little French town, and we hopped into a bar and we bought cigarettes, and then we smoked them while watching the sunrise.
No fucking way.
Classiest thing I've ever done.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then we ran out. Sorry.
What? No, I don't know why I answered like so gay. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it felt dope.
It actually does sound amazing.
And then when we ran out of cigarettes, I bought more cigarettes on the beach of Normandy.
No shit. What's that entail? Just like getting a shovel? Just digging up a dead soldier's body?
Digging for doubloons.
Digging for doubloons.
and then you trade them for cigarettes.
What are you doing down there?
No, we just went to the beach of Normandy and we all walked around and
Is that like a gift shop nowadays? I imagine there's probably fucking...
No, there's a town.
Every tragedy I've ever been to is just a gift shop.
I guess it was like a slightly gift shoppy.
The Alamo.
It's funny, there are pictures of me at the beach of Normandy just...
I mean, yeah, there's pictures of me at Columbine.
Well, that's so much different.
Only 12 people died.
Oh my god.
Going beaches of Normandy is a fucking
That's a choice
mega
you
tragedy.
made. That's a choice you made to go visit that and take a picture. I was bussed there, and
you just stumbled upon the beaches of Normandy?
I was bussed there with the rest of the people who were on the trip, and I took a picture with my friends on the beach because I was like, "It's a beach."
Right.
And then they told us the tragedies, and I was like, "Well, I still have the pictures.
Yeah, I'm still gonna post
them. There are also like Tumblr pictures of me just like near the bunkers, just like sitting with like my feet up, and it's just like me trying to take a very Tumblr picture of like my boots in the beach. Mm-hmm. It's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah.
If you saw the photo, well, maybe we'll add a photo.
True. This will be a very photo-heavy episode. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to do that, so if it does happen, then I learned something.
Yeah.
And you can say, wow, good for Patrick.
No, we have a really famous producer.
That's true. Redban does know how to do that. Brian Redban does produce the show.
It is going to be funny when this gets back to him and he just goes,
hey, you got to stop
You got to stop pretending I'm your producer.
You got to stop mentioning me on your podcast.
What is he, a Muppet?
You got to stop mentioning me on your podcast.
He's Marley and Marley.
My wife showed me a
Somebody's going to get that reference and it's going to hit.
He's Marley and Marley. I don't get it. I've never seen the Muppets. Just like I've never seen E.T. Have you seen E.T.?
I don't think I have.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I made a thumbnail. The last episode,
oh, yeah.
the thumbnail was E.T. and I wrote in the caption, I've never seen E.T.
That's so, yeah. That's
I just
funny.
wanted to make this. I know the movie. I get the reference.
What's this thumbnail going to be?
It's just you.
Oh, right. Oh, you've already made them.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot.
Yeah,
I want to say next time.
I make them. Well, I have up until episode 11 made, so it is funny.
So I legally have to keep doing these.
All the thumbnails have no reference to the episode at all. They're just
as far as you know.
True. As far as you know, you got to watch to find out.
Mm-hmm.
This would be funny the thumbnail of you on the Normandy beach would be funny.
We should tell them that each thumbnail has a very specific meaning, and if you can figure out what it is, message us. So then we just force them to re-listen to our podcast.
Right. Like
they go, oh my God, that had a hidden message.
Like there's a Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me what my fanciest thing I ever did was.
Oh, what's your fanciest thing?
I went to IMAX one time.
Ooh.
And I saw
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought that was so much funnier than it was.
Right.
I went to IMAX.
I could see that.
No, I wouldn't know. Fanciest thing I ever did?
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to Chicago, and I went to this place called Stack's Cafe.
Uh-huh.
And I got
You've
chicken.
told me
I got
about
chicken and waffles.
Wow.
And
yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a very fancy lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've told, I'm only half classy.
Half class.
But that's still half more than you.
Half
I've
class.
done some really classy things.
Half class empty.
Yeah.
Half class full.
I've been skiing in Breckenridge. I've been to Aspen.
Right.
I haven't skied there, but I've been there. A lot.
Aspen, your favorite tree.
Yeah. My favorite tree? Yeah. Thank you for remembering. Thank you. Yeah, I do classy shit.
You do classy shit.
I do.
Do.
I do. When I'm around my dad pays for classy shit, and then I go back home and be poor.
You think your dad watches this?
Maybe.
It is funny. He was like, I'll give you some money to buy podcast equipment. I want to see you doing shit.
Yeah.
And then it's just you and me in a closet being like, pedophilia is funny.
Yeah.
Farts.
The art of fart.
The art of fart. I want to see some art out of you. The art of fart.
Sorry, that wasn't a sigh of. I do that a lot. I get like a bubble in my stomach, and then I go. and then people are like, "Are you okay?" Because it seems bitchy.
Are you okay?
Are you fucking okay? What's going on? Because when I do it, it seems like I'm going.
Because they're talking about how they just got out of a relationship because the guy was beating them, and then you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I finally mustered up the cover. Mustard?
Mustard. Mustard. It's so funny because that's the word. Right?
It's the word.
Well, it's mustard.
I mustered up the courage.
Mustard.
I mustard.
I mustered up the courage to catch up to a relationship.
And I'm really relishing in it.
It's full ass battery.
Fuck. Sorry about that, viewers. We technical difficulties. The battery died. Could have been worse, I suppose.
Yeah. What?
All right. Well, I thought it was funny
to liven up the podcast that way. Right?
All right. You went through 6 minutes of black. Sorry.
Stand by me.
Sorry if you couldn't see us while we spoke.
Please stand by.
Oh, did you not get to see me?
My tits were out.
Yeah, I took out my balls. Heather Worth up my balls.
They kind of looked exactly alike.
Both of my balls?
No,
your balls and your boobs. Oh my! This is a disaster. It's because Redban cursed us. It's literally
dude.
The episode cut out when I brought up Redban.
Yeah, it is. It's because I told them we're gonna lose weight, and now it's like
true.
And now it's the demons coming for us.
Yes, spitting venom.
Yeah, because also I mustard.
I mustard. Should we sing a song before we get out of here?
Yeah, okay.
Ooh,
bet you didn't expect us to get funky. Me and Patrick on a podcast. Talking about lots of things. Talking about lots of things. Like chicken wings. Even though we haven't talked about that yet. What's your opinion on that?
Chicken wings. What's my opinion on chicken wings? I think you know my opinion on chicken wings, but I'll let you think about it a little longer. Oh, you can't figure it out? Well, maybe you don't deserve to know. What my opinion on chicken wings is, it depends on what sauce you serve it with. Is the answer. Oh, is that not good enough for you? Well, then maybe you should think about your life. Think about your choices and how you treat your mother. Chicken wings smothered in gravy, that's not right. If you're going home for the New Year's, I hope your mother smothers your chicken wings in that gravy and serves them to you, and you go, I don't like this anymore. And then I'll come back to you and say, this is your fault for asking me such a question. Now, Heather, take over the beat, because I'm in question.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I'm just sending this podcast for clout. Doing a podcast with Haley Joel Osment. Get me an omelet.
Man, this is our worst song yet, for sure.
For sure, yeah. I think it's because I took the lead.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ranted about nothing on chicken wings.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the beat too.
Yeah. You want to do a different one? Wait, no. Let me do the beat. Let me do the beat, and then you do the song.
All right.
Okay.
Walking down the freeway when I see a guy pull up next to me. He pulled out a gun and said, come sit next to me. I said, you don't have to have a gun, I'll accept the free ride, 'cause I'm fucking tired. I've been walking days now down the freeway. Surprised no one else stopped. I'm just a kid. I'm 17 years old. That's kind of like a kid, if you think about it in a way that you like. And he said, not gonna put my gun down, get in my car. I said, okay, sir. We went down the freeway a little bit longer.
I'm pretty sure I'm just doing the same beat.
Maybe, yeah.
I forgot I was supposed to do a new beat.
Yeah, and I started singing about a guy picking me up and pretty much he was either going to kill me or R-word me. He was going to retard me. Honey, I made the kids retarded.
Oh, that's a fun.
Just a guy who shakes the baby.
just a guy.
Honey, I made the kids
gets
retarded.
a vaccine.
Oh!
Welcome to our political podcast, everybody.
They're trying to kill us.
Yes. What if you were just an Alex Jones type and I was like, and he's right.
And he's right.
And at the end of the day, yeah. Yeah, worst songs yet.
Worst songs yet.
Yeah. But they literally watched the whole
Here
thing.
we go. I'm going to throw it to you. Get ready.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes and green beans and corn. Heather Keith looks up girls kissing for porn. Heather Keith, take over the song right now.
Girls kissing is my favorite thing. Let's get back to talking about chicken wings.
All right, that's good enough for me. That's good. I'll take it. And that's it. That's the end.
The end of that.
Pull us out of this.
If you want to find us on social media, just Google women kissing, and you'll find us.
Or ball worships.
Yeah.
All right.